Like, I'm not trying to sweat in every game, but at the same time, I like the challenge. So I'd rather have to sweat against really good teams than just be letting people out the gate because they're not good. Because that's boring when they just give up. I saw scratch marks around here. And somebody's got distortion. That's sprint burst. They're already back on that gen because Trail of Torment. No, wait, I'm wrong. Did it just stop regret? They are. Okay, so someone's here with distortion. Someone is hiding around here with distortion. Yep, so, I mean, that's the Survivor game right there. Work on a gen, then hide around the corner, or run a far distance, and then go right back on the gen. So the killer is basically, they have the choice to make. Am I going to, what are they all running distortion? Am I going to chase this person, or let them work on a gen? And while I chase this person, 3 others will be working on a gen. That is basically what it is. So if I chase this one, right, which I need to do because I need to down somebody, but she runs me far away from the gens if she's smart, around things that break line of sight. The good thing was I kicked all those gens so they had eruption on them. Flashlight incoming. Something. There's a basement here. He's right there waiting for a pallet stun, so... I messed that up. Again, messed it up. Should use my second blink. Well, I can't hook now. This one's under a pallet. But watch them come in with the buckle up for the people trick. Exploit. Little cockroaches. Here they come again. But let's hook right here in the middle of a 3 gen. Oh, nice. Nice try. No. I have to kick this with pop. That is rude. I'm not reading half of it. I mean, if it's people who like DBD, that kind of just goes with the territory because a lot of miserable people play DBD. Hence the toxicity. I don't know why they just saboed that. But I need to get back to the 3 gen. before I lose it. Should have popped this one, but whatever. Guess we got to it before she finished it. This one's going right back to it. This one we haven't even seen. Like, what is this girl doing? She just runs back far away. Off she goes. But I gotta get back over here. And she comes right back to it. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. Have a seat, please. Yeah, you can actually go right by this hook. Or this gen. Are you rescuing her now? They probably jumped right on this gen. No progress on Shack Gen. Nothing on this gen. Well, Fang's gotta die. Which gen did they get? Oh, she's not even on death though. Tunnel for no reason. Yeah, sure. No reason. They're only down to the last 2 gens. Only sitting there like greeting the gens in my face and pre-running off of them and then going right back to them. Tell me you only play Survivor without telling me you only play Survivor. This is what I wanted for you, my dear. Doing the gen is literally their objective. Why are you mad about it? I'm so mad. You know, I'm so mad. Well, guess what? Strangling them and tunneling them and killing them is literally my objective. Why are you so mad about it? Show me the DBD rule book that says I can't kill survivors, because that's literally what the killer's role is supposed to be. Kill the survivors. And when little crybaby survivors sit there and whine about, oh, and they're tunneling, what they're really actually saying is that the killer is not allowed to kill survivors. The killer literally has to hand them the game, like, let them win. That's what you're saying. David wants me to hook him because he's going to kill himself on hook and try to let Michaela get hatch. Went on a whole rank? You mean rant? I mean, I'm just speaking facts. When you can't argue with the truth, all you can do is say stupid things like bro went on a whole rant. Like, that's all you can say, because you can't really argue against the fact of what I'm saying. Because you know I'm right. Yeah, because in my opinion, only low MMR killers have to tunnel in order to win, but to each their own. You're actually wrong about that. It's the low MMR killers that don't have to tunnel because survivors don't know how to, they don't know how to loop. They don't know how to be efficient on gens. They're just afraid. They hide in corners. They don't get things done. They're not as altruistic, or if they are, they're altruistic in a dangerous, stupid way that gets them killed. They don't play like smart, experienced survivors. So at a low MMR, a killer, if I hopped on an account that wasn't this one and went against low MMR survivors, I could literally put on no perks and no add-ons and just slaughter in most games without ever having to tunnel or camp a hook. I could literally 12 hook the entire team at a low MMR with no perks and no add-ons. But only people that haven't reached a high MMR, like with Nurse, I'm at like the highest players you can play with. So they're fast, they're efficient, they're smart. Generally speaking, of course, obviously every game's different and some are good and some are bad with the player skill, but generally speaking, I'm at a very high MMR with Nurse. As opposed to if I were to go put on like Michael Myers, I could just go Tombstone Mori everyone. They won't even know. They'll just think I'm memeing. They'll think I'm being like a friendly killer. I mean, I can hook them for points here. Stop healing, just do the gens. She hasn't even been hooked once. If you have to tunnel at 4 or 3 gens, then that's like... You don't know what you're talking about, because if you don't have to tunnel at 3 or 4 gens, you're going against easy survivors. So the problem is you don't know who you're going against at this MMR. It could be babies, or it could be like a comp team, and there will be a huge difference in how they play. And you don't know what you're going against. So let's say you start out and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna chill, we're at 5 gens, you know, I just want to take it easy, go on some chases, not be aggressive, not try to kill somebody so quickly. And then you go do that, and then you're up against a very efficient, coordinated team. You'll realize by the time you're like, oh man, I better kick it into gear, by that time they're like on the last gens. They're pretty much done and out and teabagging you at the gate and calling you trash. So the difference is if you go into the game and you just go like aggressive and you start getting a lot of hooks on them and you can take control of the game, and like, I didn't really have control over this game, but what saved me really was having a 3 gen right here between this gen, that gen, and the one in Shack, and then also this gen is a whole nother 3 gen right here. So I had 2 versions of a 3 gen, and I could actually guard 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and that's the only thing that allowed me to take control of this game really, with the way that they were playing. But because I took control of it and they're dead and these 2 just kind of gave up, I don't really need to kill them. They can just do the gen and leave. Like, to me, it's not about sweating for the 4K. They're trying to give me hooks. I don't know what they're trying to do. Looked like Michaela wanted to die. I don't know what they're doing. They just need to go. Go. She insists. She wants me to kill her. Okay, well, let me give her one last chance. To see how badly she wants to die if she crawls back to the hook. You can go out the gate, or you crawl back to the hook. She crawls back to the hook. She really wants to die. But I think, I don't know, that's, you don't really know the mindset behind people, but I think that she's probably just appreciative that I was letting her live, and she's like, no, kill me, it's yours. And I'm like, no, you can leave. But, see, she really wants to die. We could Mori her here. Give her a surprise. Should we? Should we? Should we? Should we? What do we do? Do we let her go, or we Mori her? Do it. I didn't do it. But you see, it's survivors like that that you don't want to kill. It's the entitled little brats that you do want to kill. I'm not saying you always have to tunnel. Sometimes tunneling backfires, and I really don't like doing it, but look at this. They didn't even have toolboxes. Could you imagine if they had toolboxes, brand new parts? But there's the buckle up for the people again. Combo. I'm surprised nobody had made for this. Had a vault challenge, wasn't trying to be annoying at the end there. Not sure what you wanted. Because he had to do vaults while in chase. Well, that's the thing. It is a game. You can play how you want. Like I said, I try to go in and let everyone have fun. And having fun means me holding back a lot and not really trying to just eliminate someone. Being like focused on killing them for sake of getting a 4K. Like, that's not really my approach. But I also don't like to be teabagged by 4 arrogant survivors at the exit gate and bullied in the endgame chat. I mean, it's fine. I'm used to it. I'm used to trolls and bullies and toxic people. That's fine. But, you know, it feels better to kill them. Because basically in this game, there are 2 kinds of people that play. There are cool people and there are toxic people. The cool people are okay with the outcome. So if you kill somebody that's like chill, that's a cool person, they're okay with it. They're like, hey, you're a killer. You did your job. Like, good job, good game. Like, no sweat. But, and also if somebody who is really good outplays you, let's say they're a survivor and they juke you and they escape, they're still going to say in the end, like, good game, have fun. They have a good attitude whether they win or lose. And then the toxic people are the complete opposite. They have a bad attitude whether they win or lose. So if they beat you, they'll teabag you at the gate and be like, oh, uninstall your garbage, pick a new killer to main, blah, 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 all that stuff. And if they lose, then they will complain about how you played. Oh, Nurse, strongest killer in the game with 4 gen slowdowns, tunneling at 5 gens, blah, blah, blah. And they cry about how you played when they lost. So there's just 2 kinds of people. There's the cool people and there's the toxic people. And no matter what happens in the game, cool people are going to be cool in the end and toxic people are going to be toxic. And the toxic people are just miserable about their own lives. It really doesn't have anything to do with the game. It's just misery loves company and they want to bring other people into their misery. They don't like to see other people having fun because they're miserable. So it gives them some kind of twisted satisfaction to think that they can ruin someone's day. All because of their own personal discontentment.